Welcome everyone! Today I've picked this endgame study so I could show how the stairway checking technique of the second study can also work in other positions. This is again one of Alexey Troitsky's studies and it was published in 1923. It's white to move and win, just pause the video and take your time. Okay, let's take a look. The winning move is knight f8 check. I think you can see why this is winning. The king has to move, but the squares he can go to all have some kind of problem. If he goes to g7, then simply knight e6 check forks the king and queen. But if he goes to the back rank, there will also be a deadly discovered check. But black has to make a move, and the best try is king to h8. After other king moves, white just wins the queen directly after knight e6 check, which wouldn't really be a great study. Here at least it takes the longest for white to win. White still plays knight e6 check, but since g8 is now available, black just blocks with the queen. Well, good, the king is no longer in check, but on the other hand, the black queen now also takes away g8 as a flight square for the king, and since the knight covers g7, the king can now only use h7 and h8 after he's checked. And that's why the stairway checking technique works again here. Now let's see. Queen a1 check, king h7. Now just to point out the obvious, it's the only move because queen g7 would be mate in 1. Now let's just see the checking pattern again. Queen b1 check, queen b2 check, queen c2 check, queen c3 check, we've seen all of this before, queen d3 check, queen d4 check, queen e4 check, queen e5 check, queen f5 check. But now after queen f6 check and king to h7, there's no instant checkmate, but white still wins after knight f8 check. And because the king cannot go to h8 anymore, black has to give up the queen for the knight, and white just wins easily. So there you have it. The stairway checking pattern can also work in other positions, and I thought it would be nice to see the similarity with last week's study. This was just a bonus video though, because I've also picked something new for a study this week, so maybe you also would like to check that one out. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching Chess Student and take care.